Today we're videoing casting of a 3-blade metal Whirligig hub. So this started out as a Whirligig. It's just a hub with 3 blades. They're small. Scrap aluminum over here. I melted it in this. This is a propane fired furnace. So I've already put the sprue hole in here, and I patched this one. I've had a little place on in the edge here. So now I'm going to put them back together, and I make sure they register. Make sure I'm in the right place, and hopefully the sand doesn't collapse while I'm putting this in. I'm going to put it in very gently. There. So that's ready to pour. Alright, we're looking for 1200 degrees. Porosity, a lot of holes. That's right, there's 1,000.
And you have to get 1200?
Yeah, it's not there yet. It's like 1100. Let's give it another minute.
Alright.
These, perfect. Alright. Whatever, it floats to the top. But when I scrape it, I scrape the dross, you'll see the clear, beautiful, shiny metal. See that? Dross ladle. Alright, here we go. We're going to pour. We're trying to do it smooth and steady and keep it flowing. The mold is full. See it?
Yep.
You want to just take the propeller, the Whirligig hub, out of the mold here, this way. There we go. There it is. So you can see the pouring sprue here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the little base, and this is the way it was poured. So this piece gets cut off, and I can either remelt this or use it to make a part. That came out really good. That's nice. I don't see any major defects in there at all. What we're doing is going to drill and tap these for 832 screws. Of course, these are the sand cast Whirligig hubs that I sand cast from. This, I think, was the wind turbine Whirligig, the size of the hub and the blades. I just cut the blades off and rounded them. And I did 2 of them yesterday. Okay, since I have 18 of these to do, I came over here to this, this is a phase 2 hand tapping machine, because everything's lined up, and a lot of times a broken tap will be the result of having the tap slightly crooked or misaligned when it gets jammed. Tap magic automatically. You just spin it right in like this. This one's already been started. And you can get it with the small handle, you get a really good feel for how it's cutting. And then you just back it right out, it pops up. Watch this. See that? Blow it out. Let's give it a test with the 832 here. Look at that. Nice threads. Tight threads. Good fit. That'll work perfectly. I like that. So I just keep going here. Got 7 more to do. You can see those threads. There's the back side. Okay, these are finished. 832 threaded through. Got 2 of them. We're working on the big Whirligig, but this is a cast hub. It's basically just a 3-bladed Whirligig. There's 3/16 blades I cut out on my dad's old table saw. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to mark the hole locations on the board. You could use any kind of blade. You could use, like, say, old car license plates or pieces of an old hat, cardboard. So this is a transfer punch. You can get these transfer punch sets, Harbor Freight or any MSC. You go through a hole and transfer the location of the hole to your work. So the transfer punch just goes right in the hole, fits as closely as you can find one that fits as closely as possible without damaging the hole or the threads. Give it a couple taps, it'll make a dent in the wood. And then don't move it until you finish going all the way around. I think this one's going to be barely on the edge. Alright, so that's all I have to do is straight pieces of board. These are, what, 20 inches long? I don't think they're even that long. Yeah, 20 and a half. You could make these shorter, you could cut a shape, you know, a curve, whatever you want. So now I'll come over here with the drill press and just drill all these out. Well, let's go see. Okay, I'm screwing them in. Screwing the blades to the hub, cast aluminum hub. Great. That's one. Okay, I got it fixed, and this thing is a monster. I can't even get it in the camera. Let's see, as wide as I can go, and it's pretty big. I need a 1/4-inch shaft and something to mount the shaft on. So a board, and I'll clamp the board to the sawhorse, put it out in the wind, we'll see what it does. This is about 4.5 feet long. Then I got a 1/4-inch hole drilled in here, and I got a 3-inch quarter 20 bolt. It still doesn't clear at the base, and if I put those in there, then it sticks way out, and I can't bolt all the way through. I'd need a 4.5 inch bolt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it this way. I'm going to trim these off at a 45 here, just across here, something like that. Hopefully then they will clear. It works. It's hitting a little bit. Oh! Came unscrewed. Oh, great. Well, I'm gonna need a bigger bolt.